jump in here. Make sure all my settings are good. You're ready. I don't remember where I left off, so we're going to have to play this by ear a little bit.
Dark Nights with Owen Monroe.
The Catch, read by John Mark.
I think I
Was
visited
woken
everybody.
by the crowing of his cat.
So
This was nothing new. He opened his eyes to find Uni 6 inches from his, her demanding purr drilling into his ribcage through her paws. He lifted a numb hand and rubbed her cheek.
It's 7 o'clock, and here's the latest August update. Chief DuPont of August Police is urging residents to be vigilant tonight following the brutal murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Whilst he stresses there is no immediate threat to the community at large, residents should be on the lookout until the killer is in police custody. Miss Shaw was found strangled in her bedroom home last night. Poe, I heard she was found by her mother.
Truly awful. Mother caught me up to all sorts of mischief in my bedroom. Also in the news, emergency services were called to the crossroads at Grange Avenue and Church Street following a collision between two cars. There are no reports of any serious injuries, but you might want to take a different route for now.
Oh no. It's going to be one of those nights, Poe.
Stick with me, doll. I'll keep you safe.
I'm not going anywhere. That's 7 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
He put all of them out of their misery.
If you have anything else on Zach Weston, let me know. And I'm all for a good boudoir picture, but who are they for? There's definitely a strong connection between those two there. Well, unless they were for Oscar, I don't know. Unless there's someone else about to come out of the woodwork. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. You're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Alright, let's get in here.
The cutest thing.
Let's go ahead and do it.
No? Who's that? Okay, so this Zach guy was connected to Dorota. Took pictures of her. Were they sleeping together? You can tell me if she was. I don't care. Look, I mean, if you're going around asking all these questions, if you find out anything like that, I want you to tell me.
Sure.
Thanks, Sam. Don't let me mourn if I shouldn't. Who what? These are photos. She sent some private photos to me by phone. Do you mean them? I get it now. That's why you're asking about Zach Weston. Maybe I should pay him a visit. How did you hear about that? Anyway, it wasn't a date. I was doing a favour for Chief DuPont. Only lasted a few minutes. Are you working with him or not? Look, if you don't want to tell you, then I'm not gonna.
And she lowered her head to lap it hungrily.
Sorry, we're closed. Come back tomorrow or make an appointment online. Yes. What do you want? I already told the police she did all those things of her own accord. I didn't force her to do anything. Oh, Dorota Shaw. Sorry, I'm afraid I didn't know her that well. For the August Chronicle, she won some sort of award. I remember her cello. It kept reflecting the flash and ruining the shot. No, I went to her house, along with the reporter. It's better with these human interest stories to capture them in a natural habitat. If you asked me to drive there without my sat-nav, no. No, actually, I've been running a special offer on portraits since she came in for a studio session. Wait there. As you can see, there's photos here. Her on the cello. Now this one's in colour. Beautiful hair. Oh, legs wrapped around. Another one here. Ooh, hang on. Do you see what I see? Nothing. She's just a very attractive girl. That's all. What do you mean? I don't think I like what you're implying, Detective. Is that all? Friends? Yes. I know Violet very well. Violet takes it very well, actually. I like him like that. With a frosty exterior comes a soft, warm center.
He's gross.
I'm sorry my analogy wasn't explicit enough for you. Yes, we have sex. Here. I'm usually here most nights. Only the roof rats.
Quite a literal broken heart that we see there.
I can imagine.
Poe's curiosity shop is now.
Do we really have to?
Yes, we do.
How vulgar. Yes, I suppose that is what he'd say. But I've never let him lay a finger on me. He says we're in a relationship, but he doesn't act like it. He thinks he's irresistible to women. No.
The shopping stands for, whether it's probably not literal. I mean, as you know, Monroe, you have...
Sam, look, I can't talk right now. I'm doing phone readings. Got to pay for a job somehow. Lexi's locked in till 8 too. I can sort you out afterwards, yeah?
Sure.
Redeemed for it. They have to put everything back the way it was.
You know,
Deputy dream interpreter.
I mean, keep going the way you're going and I might be out of a job.
All right, what you got to say? Do you know Zach Weston?
I met him yesterday, doing the rounds, looking for reading work. Actually, oh no. He did mention Dorota.
What about Dorota?
He said there was this girl he was planning to meet up with. Said she was alone every Monday night because her parents go to the cinema. Do you know what that means?
What does that mean?
It was Dorota Shaw.
So, okay. So tell me about Birmingham.
Fine, Sam. Birmingham. Mercury took us to Birmingham. We didn't know what for. We never really know what for. But we turned up. It started with a girl, Ginny. She was South African. I only mention it because that was its thing.
Its thing? Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah. We didn't know at the time, but in hindsight, it was after South African girls. 3 to be exact. The Traveller wanted 3.
Why did the Traveller want 3 victims?
You should ask Bronwyn. She's the one that knows about rights. I just know it normally involves 3, and all 3 share a common attribute.
So tell me more about the Travelers.
I guess you might call them demons, in as much as they can get inside us. They come from other worlds.
Why demons?
Some religions talk of demons, but they don't actually exist. Travelers can get inside us and make it look like we're possessed, hence the demons.
Travelers can inhabit us? I mean, you gotta give me some more than that.
Yes, disturbingly. It's actually a lot more complicated than that. They choose a reality/universe where they actually evolve to become the person they're possessing. So they jump in a few million years before our timelines intersect.
In simple terms?
They can't just jump into someone. It takes a few hours for that. They make the decision before they travel, which is why we can catch them.
So you think the murderer is a Traveler?
Yes, probably. The tarot doesn't just sat-nav us to normal murders.
It's feng shui, guards against evil.
Oh, wow.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Seriously though, Sam, I'm working. Can't it wait? Just give me to 8, okay?
Poe's curiosity shop
Stories are lining
is
up.
now
Alibis are working. This is good.
You're listening to Radio August. It's 8 o'clock and time for another August update. Police investigating the death of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw have said there's no evidence to connect her boyfriend to the murder. Chief DuPont's statement was delivered in response to speculation from local residents that it was a crime of passion. Miss Shaw's strangled body was found by her mother around 10 p.m. last night in what the chief is calling a puzzling crime.
I can't believe people are gossiping already, Poe.
It's always the person closest to the victim, isn't that what they say?
But that poor boy. A reminder also that due to the murder, this weekend's Tulip Festival has been postponed. New dates will be announced soon. The weather's getting worse tonight with heavy rain forecast. So if you're heading out, you might want to take a jacket. Or a cap.
Or wear the jacket in the cab. That's 8 o'clock with Poe and Monroe.
Affect his physical appearance. He had even started to avoid mirrors, in fear of catching a glimpse of himself, a pale, gaunt carcass of a man, more akin to a ghost than any living being. But the work kept him going. It had to. Dmitri kept reminding the others.
Rain. Yes, the Tower Reader. Delightful fella, but I couldn't offer him anything. He asked if he could do readings for my customers while they waited. Can't have that really, it's retail ambush.
So did he do a reading for you?
He offered, but I declined. There's no such thing as fate, detective. If there was, you could stop investigating right now. If you're supposed to find a killer, you will. Why put in the effort?
Doing for the last 248 days. 3 members of his scientific team, Dr. Ian Remington, Dr. Hanako Yutani, and Dr. Wolfgang Whitfield, were all experts in their fields those being paleontology.
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
As they waited for the elevator to reach the bottom, they went through their schedule for the latest discovery, a hole of less than 2 meters wide that into the ground. Its edges were most unusual, smooth down to a molecular level.
Everybody's gone.
Indeed, it was clear that this hole was not a natural formation.
Sensing the thing with Bronwyn went badly.
Why did you put me up to it?
I need all hands on deck. You're a hand. At least I thought you were.
Nothing happened.
Never mind. At least you tried.
Is there anything else I can do?
No, you've done enough. I'll keep up my end of the bargain, make those speeding tickets go away, though technically you'd have more points than a hedgehog if I kept them. And if I do catch you speeding in August again, Oscar, instant ban. Capiche?
Yes. Capiche?
It's language. That makes me look cool. You can go now.
As they waited for him to elaborate.
He's a jerk too.
All probes so far have malfunctioned at a depth of 5. Are we really planning to do the same thing while expecting different results? Are you calling us insane? Asked Dr. Whitfield, pretending to be offended. Do you have another suggestion?
I'm Zach Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
I'm
All right,
not sure that's
we gotta get
wise,
some dirt on somebody.
said Dr. Remington.
Zach,
Here we go.
what are you doing here? Quick, don't let anyone see you.
Why don't you want anyone to see me?
What? You're the one who said we shouldn't be seen together. What are you doing here?
I wanted to make sure we were still okay.
What did you do? What did you say to Sam?
Everyone's talking about Dorota.
I know. But I suppose people like that attract trouble.
People like what?
Homewreckers. Anyway, I hope you didn't just come here to talk about Dorota.
Are you happy Dorota's dead?
I didn't say that. But we both know what Dorota was like. She practically threw herself at you.
She didn't throw herself at... Why'd you think that?
The boudoir sessions. Some girls get the wrong idea. I saw how she was looking at you. She wanted it.
You were there.
No, silly. But I saw the photos.
Dang it.
Neither do I, thought Dimitri. Even in the moon's low gravity, he could feel it as his descent quickly accelerated. Dr. Yutani checked in with him.
Zach, let me stop you there. You are one creepy fellow.
You know what?
Now, I don't know what you had going on with Dorota, but I don't want anything to do with it. Do not come back here. Please.
He is creepy. He's
Nearing the end of the rope now, she informed Dimitri at 800 meters. The rest was inaudible. I'll just tug the rope and you'll pull me back up, Dimitri said to himself. Probably a few hundred meters more. That's the end of the rope, Dimitri said out loud. He wasn't sure why he suddenly felt the need to narrate. He could almost convince himself that he was...
Hello, I'm Rain.
He said as he turned on the small lamp on his
We're
helmet.
not getting enough.
You have a lovely guest house.
It is quaint, isn't it? It's all my parents had when they died. We're literally sitting in my inheritance.
How did your parents die?
Father died first. Heart attack. They found him in the freezer when Mother died. She had a pulmonary embolism. I didn't really talk to them much.
Freezer?
Yes, she kept him in the chest freezer because she didn't want to be alone. Stored him perfectly. Still use it today.
Oh my gosh. You're crazy.
Malfunctioning down here. It's too dark now to take a photo, but Dimitri reached into a piece of paper. I'll make a copy of the etchings for you, Dr. Utani. Up. He placed the piece of paper over the etchings and proceeded to rub it with a pencil. Copying all of the writing took longer than he would have liked. It wasn't easy to find some of the small markings in the pitch black.
Rain! I'm surprised to see you here. I take it you know about Dorota already. All that stuff we talked about yesterday, that's strictly between you and me.
What stuff?
That's the spirit. Now, I think it's best if we don't get caught speaking to each other. Overcautious, I'm sure, but I think it's for the best nonetheless. Maybe we can get together for a lad's night out after this is all blown over. Yeah?
Okay.
Great. Well, I'll see you soon.
We're getting closer. Dimitri started yelling up the shaft. Pull me up! He swung down below. As Dimitri's heart was beating in his chest and his stomach started to turn inside out, he tried climbing up the rope in a panic. Finally, he felt the sweet release of...
Sorry about that. I gotta spin this a little bit.
I'm Violet.
I'm
Violet.
Okay,
Exhausted.
so
He hadn't told anyone about the whispers in the dark, or worse, being declared mentally unfit. He tape from his recorder on the way back to his quarters, and
she's busy.
Unusual sounds. This even meant the whispers were on a wavelength that couldn't be picked up by a mic. Well, he was indeed going insane. Sure, which was scarier.
Gonna be there,
well, hello, gorgeous.
I knew it. It's your filthy self.
Did you hear about Dorota?
Everyone in town's heard. She's a local celebrity now.
Local celebrity?
Famous for being murdered. That's how she'll be remembered anyway.
I came over last night, but you weren't here.
Well, that explains why there was no answer when I called you. I was definitely here.
As he contemplated the day's events, Dimitri quickly fell asleep. He couldn't wait to go back home. He awoke later that night, startled by the sounds of loud whispering, and switched on the light next to his bed. It wasn't working, and his eyes hadn't...
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
He rubbed the heels of his hands against his eyes, trying hopelessly to rub the blood. Slowly turned to horror as he came to the terrifying realization that Panicking, Dimitri stumbled out of bed, felt his bare floor, and quickly, but carefully, made his way to the door. He searched for the handle, opened the door, and stumbled into the hallway.
Chief? Again?
Did Dorota have any online friends?
She didn't really use any social networks. Didn't have the time. Mainly just cello.
Go to any clubs or groups?
She helped out at a Rainbows group. I think it's like Cub Scouts for little kids. Did that with her mum. But, I don't know. Unless she was strangled by a 9-year-old.
I can't see. I think I'm blind.
Hello. I know you. You're the police chief.
I understand that you knew Dorota Shaw.
We met briefly, yes. I freelanced for the August Chronicle, and they did a story about her.
Was that the first time you met her?
That's right. We exchanged a few pleasantries. I happened to mention my portrait services, so she booked a session with me. A few weeks ago.
What type of photos do you take?
For the paper. Record shots that any idiot with a phone can take. My studio is where the magic happens. Mainly portraiture, but I dabble in other areas.
Boudoir photography?
Sometimes, if that's what the client wants. Are you asking for yourself, or...?
It's for the case.
Of course.
Compelling him to listen until he understood the meanings of their words. This is how you die. Dimitri tried to scream, but there was no sound. He reached for...
Alright, we gotta cross-examine these people again.
Dimitri was suddenly startled by the voice in his earpiece. He didn't realize where he was until he noticed he was suspended in the air. He was still inside the hole.
That's what he says, but no one can back him up. He's on my radar now. I think you're supposed to tell me that. If he was taking photos of Dorota, maybe he fell for her? And the feeling wasn't mutual. Artists have muses, apparently. Wish I had one.
So what do we know?
Zach Weston says he was in his studio last night. Rain met Zach already, touting for work. Zach told Rain Dorota would be alone last night. Zach says he's sleeping with Violet, which I doubt. Zach did other photo sessions with Dorota. Boudoir. I wonder what else he's not telling us. Rain still says he was praying in his room, alone. Bronwyn and Lexi lied about being together last night. We're still following up Birmingham. Keep me posted. Yeah, you mentioned the word traveller to me, but he's nothing. Oscar's in the clear. He was playing football last night. He said that Dorota had a wedding dress in her closet. Not many people would know that. That's it.
Alright. So we're getting some more information, but...
She looked at Dimitri with bewilderment, more surprised than impressed. Or curious, Dimitri said. Remington looked at the others in confusion, then at Dimitri. How did you know? Dimitri snapped back to reality. We've had this conversation. Who? Asked Dr. Remington. No, Dimitri.
I bet he is. It was that thing I told you about Dorota. I mean, I didn't know it was her then. He wanted to show me these explicit photos of her, but I refused. And that's when he told me about her being alone on Mondays. I wonder who else he told that to.
Remington asked with some trepidation. Dimitri tried to find the words. I'll go to sleep. I'll be blind, and everyone else will be gone. I'm going to die here alone. The other scientists quietly glanced at each other. Dr. Yutani was the first to speak. I'm sure it won't play out.
It's 8 o'clock and time for another...
Sam, I've got news. We've done a reading.
The Five of Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands. This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder. Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name. Ellis Munro.
Sam, I've just arrested Bronwyn and Lexi. I know I don't really have anything, but they have been winding me up all day, coming in here, talking to me like I'm a suspect, and generally being weird. So, they're safely behind bars now, and presumably Ellis will live. Just keep an eye on Rain. Perhaps he'll take over the job if no one else is around.
As Penn reached for a slice of bread. I wouldn't if I were. Penn even thought about opening the fridge.
Zach, talk to me, brother. Creepy fool.
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here. Couple of times, promo shoots, that sort of thing. No, she is my type though. Type of model. I'll ask her about the boudoir shoot again.
The emptiness of the house was bad enough without the gnawing in her stomach. Still, all this proved one thing. Still needed her mother. The first.
You must be Sam. I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me. Yes. We were friends. I hadn't known her for long. Only a few weeks.
How'd you meet her?
We met at the gala.
Okay.
I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Then what happened?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing. Then she kissed me. I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
Word.
This is just between us, right?
Absolutely.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
Fooled around like what?
I'm not going into detail, Sam.
Okay.
We pledged each other.
Oh, wow.
Multiple times.
Wow. Okay, that was enough detail.
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else or what?
I said some guys like to watch. So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked. She told Oscar to watch from her walk-in wardrobe. when he was at a safe distance, she put on a show. She faked it. She told me she faked it. But you'd know best.
Why would I know best?
It was her mom's. She was saving it in case she ever got married.
So tell me about Zach West. He's a creep.
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe.
Uh-huh.
To promote the show.
Uh-huh. Have you had any...
No. Zach keeps asking, but I just don't want to.
That's good.
Not for him, but Dorota did. She gave me the pictures as a gift. She looked amazing.
So you got the pictures. Okay, that's good to know.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend. Can't we be both, Sam? Poe's his radio name. He's actually John Poe. He's on air now, but you can come back at 8:30 if you want to see him.
Okay, where were you last night? Come on.
On air. We both were.
Okay.
We broadcast live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Any idea who wants to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up. What do you think that means, Sam?
You're gonna die.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
I'll take care of you, don't worry about it.
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here. Robin, you're not alone. There are so many of us that go through situations like this, so similar to yours, but please don't hesitate to reach out to those that you love.
You're so right, Monroe, and I think just by hearing your words, I think Robin can take...
The creepy little girl we saw earlier.
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia. She's only 9 and she's a maths genius.
Hello.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise I might have to smother you in your sleep.
She probably will.
What's your name? I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. You want to know a secret?
Yeah.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
What do you know about Alice Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Okay, so tell me about these aliens. Come on now.
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
Is that why you're taking pills?
I was seeing and hearing things that weren't there. That's why I'm taking pills.
Have you told anybody else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief Dupont.
Okay.
Just Chief Dupont. And now you, apparently.
Of course you have. So you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up. No. Not even the moon.
You know what? Call the bluff. Let's do it.
I don't really want to.
Tell me.
About a month ago, the guest house was empty and I was alone in my bedroom. All I could hear was dripping. A cold tap. Drip. 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 And then it began. I could smell iron, a strong metallic smell. Then I could taste it on my tongue. And then weightlessness. Like time and space had stopped. That was the first time they took me.
The first time? What do you mean? So there's multiple times?
It's happened 5 times. Even on clozapine. Get that strange aura, then I'm gone. I had tests for epilepsy, amongst other things. All the scans were normal.
Do you forget everything?
No. I have certain flashbacks.
What do you mean? Tell me.
It's difficult to explain.
Do it.
Stuck in the wall of an enormous room made from these wooden vines, except the vines slowly move and drip with pain. My head is pushed out like I'm a trophy. If I look to my side, there are others, heads, all prisoners, being experimented on. They rearrange us like decorations. Suck us backwards into the darkness and then thrust us back through the wall. And when they return me home, I'm broken. Cuts. Bruises. Memories.
Trying to rebuild my life, to find a way to live with the intolerable.
How could you let Chief Dupont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
Observations.
Okay.
Then they sent me back into the world with a letter for my physician and a bottle of tranquilizers. I was very, very lucky I was not connected with the police manhunt after the body was found. Maybe it's true that the devil looks after his own.
Did it freeze?
Tonight's the night.
Did it freeze?
It's been building up in me for the last 8 days, so tonight I'll go looking for trouble.
It froze.
The gates of madness open at midnight. There's no point in trying to fight it, so I have to try and keep as much control as I can. Out there, it's a chill night, and there's been rain, so I can keep the hood up on my parka without looking suspicious on the surveillance cameras. I take the train down to King's Cross, more anonymous than the tube, and fewer cameras. Hold up the hood and walk out into the rain. The Pentonville Road beckons, and I lose myself in the dingy side streets. It's late.
I'm
chucking out time in the pubs when the punters headed for the takeaway kebabs and dog meat curries, the few bedraggled tarts stand in doorways offering their tawdry charms without
so
conviction.
I guess we'll pick up chapter 3.
A taxi speeds by me, splashing me with spray from the puddles in the road. I even stumble a bit, just a bloke who's had a skinful and is asking to get rolled.
Right. We'll try again next time.
I feel hostile eyes on the back of my head as I head towards the dark end of the street. Footsteps behind me. Soft, but to my